Welcome, race fans. We are back this week with the USRA Xfinity Series here for their season finale here at Homestead, Miami. This is going to be a barn burner, folks. 100 laps here tonight. But here's the kicker. The points leader and champion, which I think they pretty much already have crowned him the champion, John Furness, is not going to be here tonight. But there's no way that second place will be able to close in on him. We'll run down through the points here in just a couple of minutes. But I wanted to get a couple of the chase drivers up here so we can talk to them. So let me see if I can find Josh Shulin. Yeah, he's here. We'll get a word in with him real quick. Josh Shulin, you got a copy?
I got you, Rudy.
Well, Josh, I know it potentially there's no way that you can actually win the championship here tonight. I think that's kind of was decided either last week or maybe even the week before. But you've had a great season here this season and stayed in that second place in points just about all season. So if things would have been different and you would have been a little closer and John not showed up tonight, you would have been in the running for the championship. But let's talk a little bit about your season.
Yeah, it's been a good year. I feel like I left some points out there in a few races. I wrecked out a couple times, so that definitely hurt me coming down to the end.
Okay, now tonight here, you know, we know you're gonna get the runner-up position. We know that because third place is 100 points behind you. There's no way he's gonna catch you, so you pretty much locked up second place. Now, what can you use that out of this season going into next season? Can you think you can improve on that, or are you hoping maybe John Furness gets taken out first couple of races? Kidding, I'm kidding.
I think you're on the right track, though.
Well, he is an exceptional driver, but I'll tell you what, you know, we were just talking just before we went live here. William said that you're a pretty exceptional driver to yourself, so you've done an excellent job to keep yourself up there. So, okay, so what's the plan for tonight now? Obviously you want to run it really good. You come off of a win last week, which was really impressive. So, I mean, with a solid run, that was just absolutely amazing. So what is the plan here for tonight?
I think it's the same plan as last week. Just go out and have fun. Nothing really to gain or lose, so
right.
Just try to have as much fun as I can. All
right. Very good. Well, Josh, congrats again on, you know, you're pretty much locked up second place, but congrats on that. And best of your luck tonight, but better luck next season.
All right. Thank you, Rudy.
All right. Thank you, sir. Wow, the heck of a time getting all that out. Now,
you got it.
Jim Ott, I do not see Jim in here. Do you see him?
Well,
no.
He's logged into here.
Well, I know, but in TeamSpeak, I don't.
Oh, on TeamSpeak, no.
Okay. All right. Well, what I could do real quick here, let me drag Jeff Pogo up here real quick. Jeff Pogo, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, Jeff, I know you guys are planning up next season here, but and our champion is not going to be here tonight to talk to him and congratulate him. So, what do you want to do here special? You want to have like a little special thing for the runner-up?
Yeah, we can go ahead and do that.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of a shame John's he can't make it for the last race of the season. That's pretty incredible.
If we could interview, you know, the normal guys in the race, the top three.
Yeah.
And then we can try to find out real quick who's the top three in points after this race, and you could interview them maybe.
Okay, that would be cool.
So as soon as the checkered fell Tuesday, Eric was crunching numbers to see who won, so I can have him do that again.
Okay, all right, we'll do that. All right,
and then if after all those are done, if you still want to talk, you can pull me and Eric up there, and we could talk about the changes for next season.
That would be great. That would be really great, yeah, because I would like to know, and I'm sure our viewers would, you know, definitely like to know what's on tap for next season. So, but wish you the best of luck out there tonight, Jeff.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We'll talk to you here in a little while.
See you, buddy.
Yeah, Rudy, the champion missing the championship race is like missing your own birthday party.
I know it. Wouldn't it be? Well, let's run down through the points here real quick so everybody is right aware of the points. John Furness with a 141-point lead over second place Josh Schulen. That's just incredible. He has just had an amazing season this season.
Yes.
But again, like you said earlier, William, Josh Schulen has too. He's definitely deserved where he's at.
He sure has. Ton of consistency. 4 top 5s and 12 top 10s.
Yep.
And he's got his first win last week at Talladega. Sure is on a hot streak. Can't wait to see him next season.
Yeah. I have Jim Ott third. He is 245 points behind. Jamie Leach, 261 back. Jeff Pogo in fifth, 292 back. Eric Hawley in sixth, 300 back. David Carmen in seventh, 302 back. Jared Hagedorn in eighth, 316 back. And we got a tie for ninth here. Cole Day and Cody Levitt, 319 points behind the leader. William?
In 11th, we got Brennan Bogo, 376 points back. In 12th, it's Robert Halal Pedal Duvendak, 401 points back. In 13th, it's Daniel Dill with 411 points back. And 14th, we have Jared Darling, it's 421 points back. In 15th, Luke LaFaro, who is 444 points back. And 16th, it's Dennis Carmen, who has 456 points behind the leader. 17th, Spencer Owens, 493 back. 18th, Zach Nichols, 527 back. 19th, Anthony Reynolds, 551 points back. And rounding out your top 20, it's Doug Ungari with 571 points behind the leader.
Very good, man. I'll tell you what a season it's been. So, well, folks, coming up later tonight here on tap on MaxSpeedTV is the Upstate Racing Pro Late Model Series. And tune in tomorrow night for the Relentless Racing. Actually, you know what? I think they kind of changed up that Relentless thing. I think they're running tonight.
I really enjoy that late model series that comes up after this. Yeah,
and the OP action. Racing. Okay, well, folks, we're going to step away real quick here, play the national anthem. We'll be right back. Okay.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back, and right now, Zach Nichols, no surprise there, does have the point with a 31.176, so congratulations to him for grabbing the pole so far. That may change.
Yeah, Morgan Baird there in the second place. Well, Dan Dill just took the second position.
Yes, he did.
With a 31.402. Morgan Baird moved back to third. What are you looking at now, Rudy?
That's still over 2/10 behind the leader, Zach Nichols. There you go, Jim Ott, a 1/10.5 back. I'll tell you what, this is going to be a really good race out here tonight. There ain't no doubt. You know, it's just it's going to be exciting all the way around. But I got to restart these overlays quick. Sorry.
Yeah,
I just,
Homestead Miami, it's a fun track indeed. It's still a mile and a half, but we all know if we spend any time around the sport, it's nothing like any of the other mile and a halves on the NASCAR circuit.
Right.
Definitely those wide turns and the way they repaved this place in the mid 2000s. They've kind of made it more like how Atlanta used to be with those higher banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be. Homestead Miami used to cater a lot more to kart or IndyCar, you know, before they left.
Well, one thing to watch for is these guys do turn 4, kind of a high line. That's turned out to be a high line, a turn. Now that the guys are starting to figure out a little bit of it, that kind of like that Kyle Larson line, you know, riding the wall a little bit. And we've seen guys do that here a couple of weeks ago, and it really worked out good. They got some great runs off that high side, either coming out of 2 or 4. So that's where it's going to be a winning ticket right there. If the leader if he's battling to come to the checkered flag, that's where he wants to be, is on that high side.
Absolutely. If you're gonna do well here at Homestead Miami, you got to race in the style of Kyle Larson, because that's why he's so good here. He loves riding that high lane when his tires are wore. When his tires are wore, that's usually when he's the best, and that seems to be the ticket with all these dirt track drivers nowadays.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%. Matt Kemp in there tonight, 3rd place for him. Tommy Gossett 4th. Sean Butler riding in the 5th position there, the starting position. We got a few non-qualifiers so far. Stephen Holmes, Josh Colley, Mike Mock, and Jared Hagedorn have not taken a time yet. We've only got 20 drivers in here. That's kind of different.
Yeah, it's kind of a low field compared to Talladega.
Well, I think the season finale, guys don't want to get out there and they don't want to wreck anybody. But, you know, here's the thing I always look at it. People don't really realize how important it is to have non-chase drivers out there battling. You know, I mean, even if you're back in 30th position in the points, it's still very important for you to be out there, because you can change the outcome of the championship.
Exactly. And, you know, Homestead Miami is a track that's at a lot of leagues finale races. You know, if you ever get to the point where you're in the high points area and you need to do well at Homestead Miami, and in all the previous seasons you've decided to skip this track, you'll be missing out on that experience.
Oh, sure. All right, well, let's run down through the starting grid here, folks. The AIM e-cycling starting grid shows Zach Nichols on the pole. Jim Ott will start 2nd. In row 2, we got Matt Kemp in 3rd. Tommy Gossett starting 4th. In row 3, Sean Butler starting 5th. Dan Dill in 6th. In row 4, Morgan Baird in 7th. Ross Cato 8th. Row 5, Chris Brown in 9th. And Brandon Pataki will start in 10th. William?
All right, in 11th, we've got Ross Cato in the 57 machine.
Oh, no.
What? Oh.
Eric Hawley.
Oh, it was not that on my screen. All right.
Eric Hawley starting 11th. Josh Schulin 12th.
There we go. All right, Jamie Leach is 13th in row 7. Jeff Pogo in 14th. And the row 8, David Carmen and
Galen Gidman.
And Galen Gidman in 16th. In row 9, we've got Josh Cully and 18th Stephen Holmes. And row 10, rounding out your field, Jared Hagedorn in 19th and Mike Mock in 20th.
Very good, very good. All right, yeah, I don't know, what was you looking at?
I was looking at my line.
Well, I wonder why it was so messed up.
I don't know.
That's weird. Sometimes it is. I'm not saying that this ATVO is 100% accurate, because it's not.
I feel like I'm getting dyslexia every time I try to do the starting lineup with you, Rudy, because the starting positions are on the right and the numbers are on the left, and car numbers on the left. It's a mess.
Yeah, that could be it. All right, well, folks, thanks to the sponsor here, AIM E-Cycling, for being on board all season long with these guys. It's been great to have them. You can check out their website at aimecycling.com. That is the sponsor for this season. And I hope they return next season.
Yeah,
cool.
We sure appreciate all the sponsors that help out here.
Yeah. All right, well, we're just going to be getting the green flag here, and we're going to be underway, folks, here
Yep.
in just a minute.
Jeff Pogo giving the quick driver introductions. I mean, driver introductions, the drivers meeting real quick here before they go green.
Mm-hmm.
Reminding them of the rules.
All right, here we go. Pace car heads for pit road. Zach Nichols waiting on that green flag, and there they go. Green, green, green. We're underway here at Homestead, Miami. This is the season finale, folks, so boy, look out. There's drivers out here that got absolutely nothing to lose for just driving the wheels off of that thing tonight. So
Oh, the 81 already on the wall coming out of 2. That would be Dan Dill in that solid black.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He lost control on his wheel.
Almost got punched up into the wall again there by Dave Carmen. That was really close.
Definitely
Coming
not a
around.
good start for Dan Dill.
The lead to first lap, Zach Nichols grabs that first lap. 18th in points, no chance of getting up here to the championship. But I'll tell you what, William, if he's here next season, look out for Zach Nichols.
Yeah, the win wouldn't hurt either.
Second place, Jim Ott, Matt Kemp giving him a hard time right there up on the inside. Let's see just how close these guys run. One on the low line, one on the high side. Watch the run that Jim Ott gets off of that corner. It's not going to be as prominent right now, though, until a little bit later when they get some rubber laid down. That upper line will really start coming in.
Yeah, they're staying pretty single file back there behind Zach Nichols as he's starting to already get a gap here.
Tommy
Not
Gossett
only-
right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine.
Tommy Gossett with a bird's eye view here, watching these two battle it out, still side by side. Jim Ott, Matt Kemp. And again, you see Jim Ott gets that run off the corner.
Yeah, Matt Kemp going to that inside line here early while he still can with these tires.
He's going to have to drive it in there really deep one time if he's going to be able to try to clear Jim Ott, you know. Sean Butler, Ross Cato, and Morgan Baird back here. Don't know what happened. It looks like Galen Gidman started on pit road or something. Late arrival here. Yeah, and that's not a bad thing because the first caution he'll be caught right back up to the field.
Looks like there might be a battle for ninth here with Brandon Krataki and Josh Schulen in this second pack back here.
Schulen going to hold off Krataki for now. Eric Hawley in 11th. Eric's had a pretty interesting season this season. He's been up and down through the points. He's been down as low as like 8th or 9th, and he's been up to like 3rd and 4th. And right now he comes into tonight in 6th place in points.
Yeah, he went 1 point down after the Talladega race.
Yeah.
Only one top 5 on this season.
8 points out of the top 5, and 5th place belongs to Jeff Pogo. So those two actually battling for 5th place in points. And boy, I'll tell you, this battle here, now it's opposite. Matt Kemp's up on the high side. Jim Ott gets tight. Whoa, did he get tight?
Sure did.
And, wow, rather than getting into the side of Matt Kemp, he backed out of it, which was the safe thing to do before that let Sean Butler and Tommy Gossett get by.
Not even 10 laps in, you definitely want to play it safe.
Oh, yeah. Tommy Gossett really tight right there on the inside of Sean Butler.
And Zach Nichols is just checked out. He's whatever rhythm he's got, he's sticking to it. It's good. It's a good one.
1 second lead.
He left the other kids back there to figure it out for themselves.
Sure. Looking from Matt Kemp up to the leader there, Zach Nichols. That's 1.2 seconds, folks.
Jim Ott trying to make a pass back here in the 5th position on the inside of Ross Cato in the 57.
He's trying to get by Tommy Gossett right now.
Tommy Gossett, rather. And won't get it done there out of 2.
Nope. Gossett's going to hold him off. So look out for Jim Ott. I mean, he's third in the points tonight, and he's got to try to stay up there. Now, Jamie Leach, Jamie's back in 12th. Those two could swap positions in the points. They're the closest two in points. There's only 16 points separating them. So if Jamie can stay within, say, 10 positions from Jim Ott, then he will hold off Jim Ott will hold off Jamie Leach.
You know, Rudy, we're talking about points, but realistically, John Furness has this championship locked up, and the only goal these drivers out here really are looking for is to make a point for themselves, saying, hey,
good save, Morgan Baird. Oh, he's going to go around. No caution. He keeps it in the grass.
Yeah, we'll stay green.
Oh, that's a shame. Morgan's such a good racer, too. And he's going to go all the way back to 19th. And he's got damage.
Yeah, looks like some right front damage there. Might hit the wall.
Oh, man.
Left front damage, rather. Yeah.
Sean Butler got around Matt Kemp, and he goes into second place. Now he's trying to run down the leader, but the second and a half back, he can't feel the draft or anything, so he's not going to really have any help.
Staying single file here as we get into lap 13. And looks like Sean Butler might be blinking a little bit.
He does that now and then. He blinks a little bit, and I don't know whether it's a connection problem or what.
That's no bueno.
Yeah. Tommy Gossett. Jim Ott. It's a shame Jim started second, and he's back to 5th right now, but he's got to think about saving a little bit of tires. Ross Cato picking up 2 positions since the start of the race. And look out here, folks. Chris Brown. He is moving forward.
Yeah, I was talking about his paint scheme earlier, Rudy, before this broadcast, that how him being a dirt racer, it looks pretty dirt racing type because it's ugly. Those dirt racers, they love those bright colors because you gotta notice them through all the cloud of smoke and dirt and everything at their races.
But it is the Tide Ride.
Oh yeah, it is the Tide car.
Yes, sir. Dan Dill coming up. Actually dropping 4 positions since the start of the race. Oh. Put away back to Jamie Leach as Jamie got around Jeff Pogo. Now goes into 11th. Let's see, who was it that was asking about Skip Carman? The 19 car. Where is the 19 car? There's no 19 out there.
Yeah, there's no 19 out here. I tell you what, this field is so spread out right now. You'd think it was an IndyCar race if you looked at the time splits.
Well, it should be Dennis. But Dennis was in there. David. Well, I guess not. I wonder what happened there. He didn't even come into the race.
Going to be almost a 2-second gap now between the leader Zach Nichols and the 88 of Sean Butler. Everybody kind of by themselves right now.
Yep. Matt Kemp falling back a little ways. We've been caution free so far, folks. They take lap 17. Well, Fiasco, thank you for sponsoring there, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man.
That is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. We'll give you a little special recognition there for you, so.
Yeah, Fiasco on his channel, he does a lot of iRacing point of view races.
Oh yeah,
over there. So
I have to check it out.
I think one of his last videos was a K&N series at the Bull Ring in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Yeah, well-known NASCAR YouTuber.
Okay, very cool. Let's check in on Morgan Baird again. He is struggling along here, and he can be long. Galen Gidman is going to come up on him. Looks like Galen started on pit road, so if this thing stays green, that's going to hurt him bad. And it's way it's shaping up right now, knock on wood. It is shaping up to actually go the whole way without a caution.
Yeah, it's starting to look so spread out that we might just start seeing some green flag pit stops here coming up soon.
Matt Kemp, Jim Ott in a battle again.
Yeah, they're piled up there in a 4-car single file. Looks like somebody is about to go to the inside. That would be, Matt Kemp. I think they're in the middle. No, actually,
Ross Cato going
Ross
in.
Cato there in the 57 Toyota.
It's by Matt Kemp. Now, if he's got enough ponies under the hood to get by that.
Ponies under that Toyota.
And enough grip out there, I guess is what you could say, and make sure he has enough grip to get by him. But I always say ponies under the hood, that's horsepower, you know. Eric Hawley still riding in 7th. Doing a great job after starting 11th. He's working his way up closer to the front here, but still running about 6.5 seconds behind the leader. But I mean, that's not bad considering second place is 2.6 seconds.
Yeah, that sponsor Eric Hawley has on his hood, Knopf. Ryan Blaney released a new paint scheme for 2019 with that same sponsor on the hood with that blue. It's almost like he predicted a future paint scheme there on Eric Hawley's car.
Yeah, let's take a look at it up closer. Yeah, Knopf.
The lightning blue and the highlighter yellow.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
Pretty nice machine.
Yes, sir. Chris Brown coming up on him, though. Try to get by. Well, we're coming up on a quarter of the way through already.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Man, it's going pretty quick here.
Very smooth.
Dan Dill, he's looking for a way around Chris Brown.
Maybe Joshua Schulen will go in tow with him if he finds a way to go through.
Sure thing. He's out here just having fun tonight, he said.
Yeah.
Got second place. No chance of getting first. Just ride and have some fun.
I like that these guys are able to do that, you know.
Yep.
You can be competitive all season long, but, you know, once you accept that you're going to be second in the point standings and you're just able to come out here and have a good time, you know, that's just what it's all about.
Well, believe me, he deserves it.
Sure does.
He has raced his heart out this season. Josh Colley in 11th after starting 17th, so he definitely picked up quite a few positions. Jared Hagedorn started 19th, running in 12th. Jeff Pogo in 13th. Jamie Leach now back to 14th. Not where he wants to be right now. He wanted to be up a little bit closer to, who was that? Jim Ott. Yeah, Jim Ott. Brandon Kurtaki dropped from 10th to 15th. Got Mike Mock on his tail. Now Mike picked up 4 positions. David Carbon. The next quick machine there. He looks like he's going to get passed up by Stephen Holmes. Holmes goes around the outside. Oh, and he gets into the wall.
Yeah, into the wall.
He just drove it in there a little bit too hard.
And that's what will start happening here once these tires wear off here at Homestead.
Yes.
You think you've got the wheel in it, and you end up not having enough, but once you realize that it's too late, you're already scraping the wall.
Hey, well, second place.
It's tough around here.
Second place now, 3.5 seconds behind Zach Nichols. I'll tell you what, Zach's just on rails out here tonight.
I tell you what, he just came to play today. He's checked out. He's in the executive class of this jet.
Yeah. Yep, first class.
He's drinking champagne in a special glass.
Well, these are kind of estimates on the tire window, folks, but around 40 to 50 laps is usually about the normal tire window, and the same for fuel, about 40, 45 laps. thereabouts, might be a little bit more. Pit road speed 50 mile an hour. The track temperature 82 degrees right now, which is not that bad. That's not that hot.
I'd love for it to be 82 degrees right now.
I know. I'm better.
Hey, let's get down to Miami.
Yeah.
And it's that lead with Zach Nichols. That's almost a whole straightaway apart from Sean Butler in the 88.
Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, Sean's just back here looking. He's saying, "Man, what do I have to do to reel that dude in?" Tommy Gossett hanging right on every move that Sean Butler makes right now.
Something I don't understand is why Sean Butler has a 88 nationwide scheme with a Toyota Camry body. what are you doing, Sean?
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Like,
it's mix and match.
Pepsi with Coke. Like, you don't do that.
Mix and match.
I mean, it's his own thing. He can do whatever he wants with it, I guess.
Right. He's ran that paint scheme for a long time. I can tell you that.
I mean, it's pretty.
Yep.
Tommy Gossett right behind him in the 80, number 80 machine.
Tommy tried it on that low side down there to see if there's anything down there, but I don't really think there was enough where he could gain any ground on Sean. But you know, the drivers are constantly looking the track over for position or for grip. Maybe a turn's got a little bit better grip in it, and maybe he's thinking 1 and 2 low side, and that's what usually we see at Homestead. 1 and 2 is kind of like a lower line, 3 and 4 kind of a higher line. And so he takes it right down there, almost into that white strip on turn 2 that time, or turn 3.
Yeah, it's a real different. It's a real difference with this track, Rudy, because you and I Tuesday night were with Joseph Lombard with the Southern National with the trucks in Newark, and it was such a short track, and there's really no reaction time really. You don't have any time to breathe.
Right.
And just plan your next move. Here you've got a lot more time than you think whenever you get spread out like this, and you just get time to prepare yourself and get ready and just think, okay, what is my next move? Where am I going to make this next? How am I going to prevent getting past?
Oh, Schulen's still hanging on the tent. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was just saying, definitely a lot more leisure at these bigger tracks.
Yeah.
To be thinking about where you're going to go next. Yeah, Joshua Schulen, top 10, started in 12th. I'd say he's in a safe spot if anything were to go wrong. And, you know, if we continue green here, he'll make that green flag stop and probably still be in a good spot.
Well, this battle here for 8th place is heating up here. Chris Brown taking a look to the inside of Dan Dill. Oh
man,
Dan Dill, he's coming to pit road.
I guess.
Yep.
I don't think he was looking at his relative there.
Wow.
He barely, almost got the nose off of Chris Brown.
No kidding. That was
knocked
really too close.
Knocked his socks off there.
Yep. All right. Well, we got somebody else coming in too. Jim Ott coming in. But we're not even getting.
Also, Jeff Pogo in the 24 Camaro.
Do they?
Mustang, rather, coming into pit.
They run, what do they run? 65% fuel, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
so that
100 laps coming in at lap about 32, 33.
Okay, so that means they can do it in 2 pit stops.
If everything goes to plan.
Yep.
And that's what these drivers are banking on. And here comes Joshua Schulen and also Eric Hawley in the 8 Camaro coming in for their first green flag pit stops.
Yes, sir.
Matt Kemp in the 5. And Ross Cato in the 57 Toyota.
Yes, sir. Very good. And the leader's still out there.
Yep, still
John
making his
Butler.
rounds.
John Butler's coming in. That'll give the second place up to Tommy Gossett. That's the closest he's been to the front today so far. Chris Brown goes into 3rd, just now crossing the line. He is 13 seconds behind the leader, Zach Nichols. Unbelievable.
I'm paying attention to Zach Nichols, the leader, up because I'm thinking if he's smart, he's seeing all these guys come in, and he'll probably make a stop here a couple of laps or so.
Yeah, you don't want to stay out there too awful long. When people start pitting, you want to start thinking about you're making your pit stop in the next couple of laps, because when they come out of there with fresh tires, they're just going to eat you up.
Yeah, and you definitely you don't want to be that odd man out that's on a different cycle than the rest of the guys. Because if we were
And here he comes.
Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, if we were to go caution free, that would not be good. But here he comes in, going to make his first green flag pit stop of the night.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a little loose there on the apron.
Ooh, trying to
The
get
entrance
slowed
to pit
down.
road.
Yeah.
Got to get down to that 55-mile-per-hour speed limit.
And Tommy Gossett going to take over the lead and collects a bonus point for leading the lap. Not that it's kind of immaterial for.
You know,
for
it's
now,
just
but
like I said before, it's just making a statement for next season.
That's right.
Because this will be the last race on everybody's mind in this league, where they head on to the next season, and their last remembrance of the drivers they race with will be how they raced here tonight.
And here he comes to pit road. And it looks like that's going to give the lead up to Chris Brown when he comes around.
Oh, Chris
here.
Brown's coming into pit as well.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Going around the apron.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jared Hagedorn coming in. Josh Cawley. Morgan Baird. He's coming into pit road now. So that's going to cycle everybody through pit stops, and that's going to give the lead back up to Zach Nichols whenever he comes around.
And this is what I don't like to see, honestly, is just this scattered field where everybody's all over the place. Not that I like cautions, but I equally don't like a scattered field.
Well, let me tell you now, because Sean Butler, is it cycling here? Sean Butler was right on the tail there of Zach Nichols. Goes, I don't know. Sean he must have had a little bit better pit stop or something there than Zach Nichols did. But it's really not making that much of a difference because Zach Nichols is already stretching that lead out. Jim Ott now in third. Go ahead.
Yeah, Zach Nichols is already back on the same agenda he was before the last green flag pit stops, man. He's not changing anything on his notes. Shoot, they worked before.
Yep. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Right.
Well, folks, give us a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe while you're here. And we do appreciate that. And click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you do get a notification when we go live. We do broadcast every single night of the week. We've got something going on here on MaxSpeedTV. So you can tune in every night for some great racing here. Covered by a lot of our broadcast teams. So,
yep. Jam-packed.
Yes, we are very, very, very busy. So,
and on Wednesday nights, you can see Rudy and myself in the Salt Flat Racing League and the IROC cars. We take the street stocks out there on bigger 1.5 miles. But next Wednesday, we're going to Irwindale. So that'll be something special. Get back to short track racing.
Yeah, from the other side of the Atlantic, huh? Oh.
Welcome.
Let's see. Would that be like Japan or something?
I'm not sure.
Wait a minute. The Atlantic? No. No, that would
the other side of the Atlantic. No, that would be England or
England or Delaware. Or,
Delaware.
Delaware. Huh?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Delaware's
talking
out there
about.
too.
All right, Tommy Gossett. He would come out of that the biggest loser on them pit stops. He's back to 6th now. Eric Hawley, 7th. So Eric has picked up 4 positions since the start of the race.
Yeah, good for him.
Knopf and Coyote. Andell hanging on to 8th. Schulin now 9th. He did pick up a few positions on that pit stop. Got around Chris Brown and who else? I guess Chris Brown was the only one that he was battling with there for a while. Jeff Pogo rounds out the top 10. Chris Brown now 11th. Josh Cawley 12th. Jared Hagedorn 13th. Galen Gidman, he's working his way closer to the front. Up to 14th. Zach Nichols has already stretched that lead out to almost 1.5 seconds. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like that the whole race. If nobody can get in front of him, that might be your winner here tonight.
Yep. Well, I think the only ones that have led anything would be Tommy Gossett and Chris Brown. I think they're the only. Tommy Gossett led 2. Oh no, Chris Brown didn't lead. Somebody else led 1.
You think anybody expected Zach Nichols to dominate like this? amongst these drivers?
Yeah, I think they know. They know when Zach Nichols comes into the room, they all go, "Oh!" And even when John Furness races, he knows Zach Nichols. Them two race around each other a lot, and they really put on a good show. So even John notices when Zach's in the room, it's like, man, the racing is going to be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody likes to race with an alien.
I think both of them guys are aliens. Jim Ott third, Ross Cato on his tail. Ross
and
trying
Jamie
to get
Leach.
by.
Jamie Leach about to go a lap down here from Zach Nichols.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Going to be the first of many catches of the day, I assume, Rudy.
Yep.
For Zach Nichols in that 15.
Well, we're coming up on the halfway mark here in about 5 laps, so man, I can't believe how fast this has gone.
Yeah, what a race for Zach Nichols tonight. He hasn't really had to look at anybody in his front windshield.
Yeah,
Plenty of people to look behind.
They've only been racing what, about 32 or 33 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, we've only been in here for or just about 29 minutes exactly.
Unbelievable.
It's gone so fast.
Ross Cato does get by Jim Ott. Clears him and takes over third position.
And here comes Jim Ott back around Ross Cato.
He made that pass yet, though.
Now the exit of 4.
Yep, and Ross Cato comes back.
Matt Kemp wants a piece of this too. Definitely going to help with a drafting partner.
Hey, Skittles. John, how you doing? Okay, he's in Portugal. There we go. Well, on the other side, I was on the wrong ocean. Sorry about that. In Portugal.
That's cool.
Yep.
Glad you're tuning in. Thanks for watching.
I've had a lot of people tune in, from other countries. I had a guy in there one time, and I haven't seen him in quite a while. With some of these countries changing their laws and stuff, they're not allowed to watch this or not allowed to watch that sometimes. Yeah. But this guy from South Africa tuned in one night. That was so cool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I got a guy that every now and then, I haven't seen him in a while either, tunes in from France.
Pretty cool.
You
don't really think that oval racing would be something of interest anywhere but the States. But, there's some niche fan groups all over the world who still love oval racing.
John Carpenter wants a close-up of the number 1, Chris Brown. Is that the one you're talking about? Close-up shot? There you go.
You mean the dirt racer?
Yep.
Yep.
Chris Brown.
Saying earlier today he's got those dirt racer colors.
He's got around Jeff Pogo. Pogo right on that bumper, though. Wow, I don't think he appreciated him passing him like that.
No.
And just about took the front of Jeff's car right off.
Almost bumped him there in the midst of the corner. That's the last place you want to bump a guy.
The Tide Ride. Awesome looking car. Well, something that we got to do. Got to do it every race.
I think it's a crank it up.
We got to do it, man. We just got to do it. All right, folks, we're back, and this seems to be the best battle going on right now. Tommy Gossett underneath Matt Kemp, and he's going to clear him.
At too.
And he's not done yet. Looks like he's trying to get around Ross Cato for third place.
Tommy Gossett about to make the inside work here, get around Ross Cato. Leave Matt Kemp behind.
Oh, a little tight there in the corner.
Better be careful.
Yep.
And Ross Cato's going to be the winner out of that one.
Tommy did a good job of keeping it off of him, I'll tell you that. He's going to try again, though. He's not done yet. It's so hard to get that run off the bottom, you know, and when that high side's so strong coming out of the corners.
Yeah, Rudy, I was in the Xfinity race with the official series last time they were at Homestead.
Yeah.
And this takes me right back to the anxiety I had with my tires at Homestead, Miami. It is so hard to stay off that dang wall.
Yep.
And right now I'm looking at Matt Kemp, and it's all coming back to me. Just, you can hear those tires just giving up.
Boy, Ross went way high that time, and Tommy does clear him and goes into third. Very good. I think that was a Ross Cato mistake or something there. I never see Ross makes mistakes like that. He may have just, he might have just said, you know, you seem to be a little faster than me. I'll just let you go by. Butler now 5.6 seconds behind our leader, Zach Nichols. Zach is just gone. He's already gone on to next week's race, I think.
There isn't no.
Oh no, there is no race
next week. Exactly. He's gone to the void. That's a special place.
Well, folks, I think we'll get the word out of Jeff and Eric here at the end of the broadcast here. We're going to talk to them in the booth a little bit, so everybody can kind of get an idea of what's going to happen next season, when they're going to be coming back. I think he said sometime in May. They won't be back till like May.
Wow.
Yeah,
they got quite a lot of breathing room.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of preparation. People don't really realize the preparation that goes into a league. You know, getting all the tracks. You know, choosing what tracks you want. Maybe they want to try a different car. You know, kind of getting drivers' input, what they think. You know, would be good tracks to run, and try to run different tracks than you ran this season. You know, and stuff like that. So. Well, we're kind of coming up on second round of pit stops here, William. Probably in about another 5 laps.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. We'll start seeing the same guys that went first will go first again into the watering hole. That is pit road.
Josh Schulin gets by Dan Dill. Very nice.
Yep, Josh and Dan Dill have the 30.
No, Len's not in this race. No, I think I forget what that's the.
David Carmen I was speaking of. He's a lap down.
No, I'm talking to in chat here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what league he's in. Is that OP or RFC? One of the two there. I can't remember. Yeah, that was the other night. But no, Len's not in this one. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought you were still talking with me there about the Nesquik lap down car, 30 of David Carmen. Joshua Schulin will get in the wall there. Dan Dill's going to move down to the inside, try to get away from that. And try to make a passing attempt. Yeah, that may have hurt Josh Schulin a little bit because Dan Dill's now got to the side of him on the inside coming out of 2. That would be the battle for 8th position.
But Schulin gets that run off that high side.
Yeah, he'll get that edge on that high side right before this
here we
final
go.
round of pit stops.
He got him that time, but Schulin's going to try the crossover on him.
Yeah, crossover move. A classic here at Homestead.
Yeah, that turn 4 is so wide, you know. You can do that. If you drive it in there a little too hard and kind of wash up the hill, the guy that you pass can go right to the bottom and go right around you.
And there's a lot of speed down the hill in turn 4.
Yep. I love this track. A lot of people don't like this track, and I love it, man. I would much rather race this track than I would a lot of other mile-and-a-half tracks.
got character to it, you know.
Jeff Pogo coming to pit road, making his second pit stop. One of the first ones to come in. Might be a little early, but he's coming into pit road.
Yeah, might as well.
Well, you get tired of being out there on them older tires.
Yeah, you'd rather be safe than have a little sad mistake, you know, slip up just because you didn't go in soon enough. Here comes Joshua Schulin, going to make his hopefully will be final pit stop under green flag conditions here tonight.
Well, we've been green the whole way, folks. For anybody that wants to know, we've had 0 cautions here tonight. This has been really amazing.
And leaders, we've only had one, the 15 of Zach Nichols in that Camry.
Yeah, he's led 64 laps at the line. We've had a couple of onesies in there. Mike Mock out of the race, taking his car behind the wall. Man.
That's a shame.
Yep, Pogo just now coming off pit road. Will be 2 laps down.
Yeah, you hate to see guys on a race with no cautions yet, having to take it behind the wall.
Sean Butler coming to pit road, giving second place up to Jim Ott.
They have one fast repair in this race tonight if they did need it.
Oh, they did have one? Oh, I didn't know.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't keep up with all that. Different leagues and different stuff. I need to write that all down, but I can't. Can't keep it up. You know, keep up with it.
It's in the syllabus, Rudy. Did you read your syllabus?
Nope. All right, Chris Brown just goes a lap down, or 2 laps down. Now he's coming up. Oh my gosh!
Oh,
you talk about that's what new tires right there is the difference. He just went around Zach Nichols like he was standing still.
Yeah, that's the power of lap or 2 fresh tires.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like you're saying, you feel like you got all the confidence in the world because that traction will take you anywhere.
Well, I'm betting we're going to see Zach Nichols come to pit road probably in the next lap or 2. Because this is going to put him inside 30 to go. So he'll have 30 laps on them new tires.
Yep, he's got him a solid buffer zone between him and everybody else.
Yep, Jim Ott, he's coming to pit road now.
Even if he made some mistakes, Zach Nichols would still be in a good condition. He got a little squirrely there the first time he made his green flag pit stop in the pit road.
Yeah.
Before he got to that entrance, his back wheels got a little scary there. He recovered.
Dan Dill coming to pit road, giving up 3rd place. Zach Nichols still turning laps.
Yeah, this is kind of what he did the last green flag pit stop cycle. Kind of waited out there a little longer than the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stephen Holmes also going to pit road in that Logitech Camaro 18. Morgan Baird also entering pit road. He's a lap down in the 10 Camaro.
I like his car.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of
That's a Mustang.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm a little far away here. Let me get my glasses on. No, that gold numbers and black scheme reminds me of the car that's in the beginning of Ricky Bobby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, here comes our leader to pit road, making his final pit stop. Zach Nichols.
Gotta make it a good one here. No pressure at all.
Nope. 4 tires, full tank of Sunoco fuel. Them 4 fresh feel goods on there, man. He'll feel like Superman when he gets back out there on the track.
Yeah, might even make it 3 seconds before this race is all said and done.
Jared Hagedorn goes into the lead. And there he is. He's off already.
And he's off and gone.
Pit stop.
Yeah. Yeah, his car's kind of growing on me, that scheme. I kind of like it.
Well, Sean Butler just drove by the leader, and Sean's already made his second pit stop.
Well, look at that.
Look at this.
I see some strategy in the works, Rudy.
I'll tell you what, Sean is a very methodical driver.
He's very clever. That I've noticed from Talladega alone. He's a trickster.
But now if Zach Nichols gets up there and battles it up, We've got 27 to go when they come to the line here, so he's got 27 laps to close in 1.7 seconds. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
He can't beat you in speed. He'll find any way he can to beat you in strategy.
Sure. Jared Hagedorn coming to pit road. That's going to give the lead up to Sean Butler here when they come around. And Sean's going to lead his first lap of the race. Very good.
David Carmen, one of the lap down cars, finally making his way to pit road.
Nichols already down to 1.3 seconds. Wow. It's amazing how fast he
that's so quick.
And 1.1 second. He's gaining like a tenth or two a lap, maybe a couple of tenths, yeah. Tommy Gossett in third, Ross Cato fourth.
Taking a look at Sean Butler, currently first on the leaderboard, but you look behind him, you see Zach Nichols making that charge. Gonna take back what's rightfully his.
Yes, sir, right behind him there. 0.6 of a second.
Here he comes. He's like a lightning bolt.
Sean's
Quickly closing that gap.
Why can't I be as fast as that guy?
I don't know, man. I guess some guys just have it.
He is an alien. There ain't no getting around it. He is an alien.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough time in the day to practice to be as good as Zach Nichols.
Look at that. Closes right up on Butler.
He's going to get him right here.
Oh, Butler's going, man, what the heck?
Like,
where'd this guy come
give
from?
Give me a chance, dude. Already around him he goes. Oh, he had some sparks going there on Sean Butler.
Well, there you go. And if he just keeps pulling away like he has been, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Nichols.
I know Butler. He could be, and this is just a kind of an educated guess. He could be saving a little bit of tires right now too. But I haven't seen Zach Nichols save tires yet. That guy has just been flat out,
No, he just knows where his windows are for fuel, and that's it. He doesn't save. He already knows how to handle a worn car. Tommy Gossett, if you look back in third, hanging out there nice and tight by himself.
He's had a great run today.
Yeah, he has. He's been stuck with the lead packs here all night. Ross Cato in the 57th, back and forth, and Matt Kemp in your 5th position in that number 5 machine.
Yep. Jim Ott, 6th place. Eric Hawley, 7th. And Josh Schulen is back into 8th now. He's got pretty clear sailing here. Just said he was out here having fun tonight. He's going to be our 2nd place guy. We're going to talk to him at the end of the race, even though he's not going to be the champion, because unfortunately we can't talk to our champion tonight. He is not at home.
Right.
So,
wife's orders.
Yep, wife's orders. We know how that goes.
Yeah, Josh Schulen, even though for having fun, he's still impressive to watch. I mean, definitely still a driver I admire to drive like.
Oh yeah. And Zach Nichols already 1.8 seconds ahead of Sean Butler. Good night. And Tommy Gossett is about 2.8 seconds behind Sean Butler. So they're spread out around here pretty good right now. And right now we've only got 13 cars on the lead lap, folks. Josh Culley, the last one on the lead lap. But not for long, because the leader's coming up on him pretty quick. Leader's about maybe 4 seconds behind him.
Yeah, he's going to put David Carmen 2 laps down.
Yeah, he'll get to him next. Put him 2 laps down. So, man, I hate that when you get 2 laps down like that. There's no way to make that up.
Well, you know what I hate even more?
What?
We don't have the NOS car with the Nesquik tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It's just Nesquik tonight.
Yep, just Nesquik. Yep.
Can't make the mix.
But
I forgot who drove that NOS car.
But still, that's a great looking car, man. That's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that blue roof. Just it goes good with the Xfinity Camaro. It's a good choice. Well, Zach Nichols right behind the 30 of David Carmen, as we've been talking about, and he's gonna pass him right here. Kind of look like a cat just toying with the mouse before he kills it, you know? Like he knows he could just overpower him with one swift stroke, but you know, he's just kind of having fun with it now. He's just, yeah, I'm gonna get you, and then he finally does.
So he'll be coming up on Josh Colley here in just a second, and Galen Gidman. Now Gidman started on pit road. And he's made a pretty good comeback, but oh, contact! We might just have our first caution right there.
Caution. Where is it?
Whoa, what the heck happened there?
I don't know.
Whoa, let's go back and take a look at that.
Replay.
Yeah. Let's see this right close up. I don't know the difference in throttle point there. Galen backed out and
looks like 125 of Josh Colley.
Wasn't prepared for it or something there. I'm not really sure.
The only explanation is maybe he wasn't looking. He was already a lap down, you know?
Yeah, Galen looked like Galen was having some problems or something there. And that's, yeah, I don't know what the deal was. I mean,
yeah, he got up to him, but it doesn't look like he actually made contact with him. Might have been some net code involved in that contact.
Oh. Well, no harm, no foul, but the very first caution out on the track here, folks. Well, this is going to give everybody a chance to come to pit road, get 4 fresh feel goods, and it's going to be a battle now.
It's definitely a battle. It's going to be a battle now, like you say. Zach Nichols, definitely the loser here, because, I mean, he had that one ready to go. Click it, save it, win it, go home. And now they're heading to pit road.
Tommy Gossett, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How are you doing tonight?
I'm going to wait till you're done with your pit stop, sir, before I talk to you, but hold on.
That's a ton of guys that elected to stay out.
Wow. Okay, so Tommy, you were inside that top 5 all day. How's the car feeling out there tonight on Homestead?
Car feels good. It's just a matter of getting your throttle pickup right. You get it off by a second and you're going to push high to the wall. You get it off by a second the other way and you're going to lose exit speed because you're going too slow. So it's all just about getting your throttle pickup right. Car overall, it feels good, but a little bit on the tight side.
All right, now you only raced part-time this season. Are you going to be back next season and see what you can do about possibly winning the championship?
Yes, sir, I am. I plan on being here full-time next season.
Very good, very good. Pretty good league here, I got to say, man. And, you know, for us to go 83 laps or something like that without a caution, that shows a lot of skill level out there on that track. So, man, I'll tell you. Well, now that everybody's got done with their pit stops, what do you think you got left in that car to try to pull out a win?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a win. Zach's looking pretty tough up there, but hopefully I can get a top 3. Hoping to get a podium position here tonight. That'd be great for my first actual oval apart from Talladega in this league.
Well, very good. Well, we got a couple of guys that stayed out there on some older tires, so I don't know if that's going to play a factor in anything out there, but it could be could make it interesting here on this restart. So, all right, well, Tommy, we're going to let you go, brother. Good luck out there. I think you're going to need it.
Oh, yes, sir, I am. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy.
Well, I hope to see him up here at the end of it.
Yes, sir.
That podium spot.
Well, Pogo is coming to pit road.
Yeah, and that'll leave Eric Hawley on the point.
Going to be the leader. Pogo leading his first lap of the race. Now he'll be at the back of the field.
It doesn't look like anybody will join him.
Nope. Everybody's been to pit road. It's going to come in.
Everybody already went in on that first one.
So Eric Hawley, well, you know, those two were battling for points right there, Jeff Pogo and Eric Hawley. So both of them are going to have a bonus point now, so that kind of nullifies what they just did. So now it's going to be the guy that finishes the closest up to the front there, I think, is going to be the battle for the top 5 in points. So, all right, we're going back green next time, so get them going, William.
All right. We got Eric Hawley in the front row with who else but Zach Nichols, the one that's been dominating this race all race long in the 15. And Rudy, I noticed they didn't change out the pace car. It's supposed to be a Porsche as the Mustang tonight.
Oh.
But Sean Butler and Matt Kemp make up row 2. Ross Cato, Tommy Gossett in row 3. Jim Ott and Joshua Schulin in row 4. Just over 10 laps to go in this one. And you better bet it's going to be close racing now that they're all here together with fresh tires.
The Pogo only took 2.
And Pogo Gambling here only taking 2.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is back in the air here at Homestead.
Oh! Wheel spin by...
Gets a little push from Matt Kemp in the back.
I'm sorry, Eric Hawley, my bad.
Eric Hawley's going to take that inside spot, and Zach Nichols is going to close the door on him.
Well, the one that got kind of jammed up on that was Sean Butler, because when Eric Hawley smoked the tires there.
They're going to go 3 wide.
Oh,
3
yeah.
wide. Sean Butler, Ross Cato, and Josh Schulin, all 3 wide coming out of 4.
Look at Schulin with that run.
Eric Hawley hoping not to get back up and get in that mess.
Oh, Cato underneath them. They're going to go 3 wide.
Again, 3 wide. Coming out of 2.
Oh.
They'll make it work. These guys know how to make it work. Don't you make it 4 wide.
Oh my God, Butler almost did.
Yeah, he thought about it.
Yes, he did.
Better. I hope he knew better.
Yeah, he does.
Caution's out once again.
Oh, we got caution. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out who it was here. Jeff Pogo? No, it wasn't Jeff. I don't know who
That's
that
the biggest action we've seen all night. That was 3 wide for nearly 1 full lap.
I don't know who that was. Oh, it must have been Jeff Pogo. Okay. Let's go back and take a look here. No, it wasn't him.
No?
I don't know where the caution was. Chris Brown?
Let's see.
Oh, let's see here. I'm trying to figure out where the caution was. Chris Brown took a look. Oh, he got a bumper hook there from the 81.
Chris
Dan,
Brown?
Yeah, Dan Dill did.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my, yeah, let's go down here a little closer and check this out. Just a slight tap going into the corner here. Right here, you'll see it just a second. And he gets into the back of Chris Brown. Well, Chris spun, but I don't think he got any damage on that, other than what Dan Dill did there.
Yeah, Dan Dill
he did. Oh, he got
Dan
hit
Dill
by
was trying to thread the inside there with Chris Brown.
Jared
Challenger.
Hagedorn got into him. So Chris Brown gonna have a lot more damage than what we thought.
Yeah, that'll put him on pit road.
Yep. Well, they do have a reset. So.
Yeah, he's using his 1 reset, and he'll be good to go with 4 fresh ones.
But how's he going to be able to come back from that being way back in the field?
He's not.
Yeah, that's
unless there's a miracle.
Going to be so hard.
Really unfortunate for Chris Brown and the 1 there.
Well, let's see if we can get Ross Cato up here. Ross, you got a copy?
Good evening, Rudy. How's it going tonight?
Hey, going pretty good, man. You're having a great run out here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the car is a little too tight for my liking, but Homestead, you just got to get a lot of repetition in. That's how you learn the track. It's very line sensitive, and I'm having a blast. Hopefully I can get the checkered flag tonight.
Well, that would be pretty cool, but I'll tell you what, that guy way up in the front, Zach Nichols, he has been on rails tonight.
Yeah, that guy's on fire. I thought about just sending him a message before the race, just saying, Nice win, Zach. Just preemptively.
Might as well already do it.
Yeah, he's a very talented driver, and I'm hoping to try to capitalize in some way.
Well, that's what a lot of these guys, even John Furness has said that, when he knows when Zach Nichols comes in the room, it's going to be a tough race. So Zach is very, very talented. But a great run here tonight. You've been staying right around top 5, 6, somewhere along in there all night. So the car must be feeling pretty decent, enough to stay ahead of a lot of really good, solid runners behind you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of finding the right line that suits the way the car wants to drive and relative to how the other guys are running. So I've had a pretty tough battle with the 80 for a couple laps there, and
yeah,
it's just about finding out what the car likes.
All right, brother. Well, we're going to let you get back at it. Good luck, and try to bring home a checkered.
Good luck, Ross.
I'm going to try my mightiest. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Yep, good racer right there, Ross Cato. And I've known him for a lot of years.
Nice paint scheme, too.
Well, Zach Nichols, Matt Kemp, Tommy Gossett, Josh Schulin, Ross Cato, Eric Hawley, Sean Butler, Jim Ott, Josh Cawley, and Dan Dill. That's your top 10. Lights are out. Going green next time by. Looks like our leader is going to opt to start on the outside. That is his prerogative if he wants to do that, and that's what he's opted to do. That's a good choice.
That is a good choice for this track. It'll be 5 laps to go at the line
6.
when we go back green flag racing.
6.
6? My
Yep.
bad.
Yep,
It's even
6
worse
to
when
go.
you say it so confidently.
Sorry.
That makes it all the worse.
Well, let's see what Zach can do.
Here in TV, we like to round down.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel Zach Nichols knows exactly what he's doing. Get on that outside line to start this restart off.
Yeah, that's the best option for him right now. Get him going, William.
All right, here they come out of 4. Pace car's going to make that hard left. Pace car got a little swirly there. Green flag. And we'll be back 6 laps to go here under green. Zach Nichols going to be pushed by Matt Kemp in the 5. Matt Kemp going to look on the inside. Will he make it work?
Well, we know what that outside line's like, and boy, I'll tell you right there, just showed the power of Zach Nichols. Schulin into 3rd. Ross Cato to the inside of Tommy Gossett. Oh, got tight in the corner, couldn't make it work. And here comes Tommy Gossett now to the inside of Josh Schulin, the 3rd.
Oh, Schulin. And that might end his race there, Rudy.
Yep, that's going to end his chances for winning, but he's still got 2nd place in the points.
Always got that fallback on. Meanwhile, Zach Nichols is going to start forming this gap again, most likely.
I'm going to 4 to go this time by. Tommy Gossett 3rd place. Cato in 4th. John Butler now to the inside of Josh Schulin, and he will get that position. And here comes Eric Hawley now up on Schulin.
Tommy Gossett in your 3rd position is going to try to challenge Matt Kemp here if he can.
He's closing.
I think he's got the juice, but maybe not the time. I tell you what, though, these guys are a lot closer than Zach Nichols would like them to be.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach with, always having such a big pull away.
Yeah.
Not enough time here, not enough laps for him to get that huge pull away. But Matt Kemp is, I'll tell you what, Matt's giving him a what for out there right now. He's showing him he can be just as fast.
But this will be the time when one little mistake would be the most costly.
Yes, sir. All right, 2 more times around for Zach Nichols to bring home the win. And that'll make him lead 92 laps out of the 100 laps here tonight. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Josh Schulin is now falling back to 7th as Dan Dill just passed him. And it looks like he's slower among the guys behind him.
Going to try to get back by him. And Jim Ott coming up on Eric Hawley. Contact! Contact!
Contact!
Oh my gosh. 1 to go. Yeah, Morgan Baird just got into the back of Jim Ott. Jim Ott getting into the back of Eric Hawley. Boy, these guys are racing hard back here. All right, coming around out of the corner.
A championship season well deserved.
And at the line, it's going to be Zach Nichols with the win. Matt Kemp second, and Tommy Gossett third. That will, man, what a finish that was. I'll tell you, Matt Kemp did not give him any slack whatsoever. All right, well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks. So give us a minute. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Zach Nichols, leading 92 laps, a dominating performance again by Zach Nichols. So, Zach, tell me about that race out there tonight and what this win means to you, the last race of the season.
Yeah, the race went very smoothly for us. The only part I think we were lacking was the entry of pit road. We had a decent lead, so I knew we just had to take it easy in there, so we didn't just slide right back up on the track because we were hauling butt cheeks. I don't think you're supposed to put butt cheeks in the interview, but, you know. But, yeah, this winning on the final race, I wish we were farther up in the points. That would have been cool to win the final race, and maybe would have won a championship if we were up in the top of the points.
Well, it sure would have made it interesting because Furness just ran away with the championship this season. And, you know, coming into tonight, he couldn't even make it tonight for the last race of the season, and he still won the championship. He just had so many points ahead. So, but you've come up through the points quite nicely. I mean, we've seen you way out of the top 20, and you've rolled into the top 20 here in the last couple of weeks. So, you've had some great runs, and you showed a lot of strength out there on the tracks and a lot of skill. So, I know these guys, every time they see you come into the room, they go, "Oh, Zach's here." But, and even John Furness commented on that one time. He said, "Man, I know when Zach's in there, it's going to be a tough race."
I mean, that's good to know that people say that when you join the lobby. I mean,
oh yeah. Well, before you get out of here, I know there's a lot of people you want to thank, but tell us about the sponsorship on your car there, having Ream on your car.
I mean, there's no paid or stuff going on with that. No one had Ream in this league, so I mean, I just threw it on the car, and I also like the design that Christopher Bell had, so I threw that on there, and yeah.
Very good. All right, well, who you got to thank for this win?
I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting. Like I always say, I like to go back and watch them. I'd like to thank the league for putting it on, the admins. It's a ton of fun racing this. The league sponsor, Amy Cycling.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to thank my teammates, Morgan, John, and Matt. And I'd like to thank my dad.
Well, there you go, man. That's a very good one you want to thank. I'll tell you what, Matt Kemp was going to give you a what for, man. If you'd have made any mistake at all, he'd have been all over you on that restart. He was right there. So, well, congratulations, Zach, on your win. We hope to see you back next season and see if you can give John Furnace a time or two, you know?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the goal.
Yes, sir. All right. Thanks again there, buddy.
Take care, Zach.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, William, you got second?
Yeah, I'm here with Matt Kemp to finish second. Matt, you were all over the bumper of Zach Nichols there, especially off that final restart. How do you feel about tonight's finish and the end of this season?
We had a pretty decent season overall for when we were running, and I mean, that last restart, I was ready to go, man, and Zach was like, not ready. So we pushed him there and got him up to speed. And about the finish, I'm pretty ecstatic about it. You know, we flat out, we were just awful tonight. I sucked really bad, and to come out of it with a second was crazy. Never would have expected that going into the night. Homestead has proven to not be one of my better tracks, so especially with a tight setup. If it's a loose setup, I can do something with it, but it was pretty tight tonight, so I'm pretty ecstatic for where we finished.
Yeah, well, tonight stayed pretty green, and we were up here. We were not expecting it to stay green as long as it did. Did that alter your strategy any? Were you expecting just 2 green flag pit stops and only 1 caution at the end?
No, but green flag pit stops are always fun. It's always good to have those, especially when you have multiple of them. You know, I kind of made up the strategy on the fly. I kind of was watching my fuel and deciding, you know, when would be a good time to pit, and figured where we pitted at the end there, we'd short pit it a little bit, maybe try to gain a little bit of ground on them, then try to conserve and make it to the end. And we were just barely going to make it to the end if it went green, but yeah, definitely, I was definitely happy to see those cautions.
Well, Matt, a P2 is definitely something to be proud of. You got anybody out there to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank you guys for the broadcast. I want to thank everybody at Ustra for all the work they do. This league's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to next season. Yeah, I got to thank my teammates, Zach and Morgan, Jaden, everybody in there tonight, and it was a whole lot of fun.
Well, Matt, you're one of the high runners in this league, and we're glad you'll be back for next season.
Right on. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, take care, buddy.
Thanks, you too.
All right, we got third place here, Tommy Gossett. Tommy, great run out there tonight, and congrats on third place.
Thank you, Rudy. I appreciate it, man.
Well, tell me about them final couple of laps there, because you got a great restart.
Yeah, I was just really, I was hoping that Kemp and Zach would get up into each other, because that was really the only hope I had. Kemp had the pace on me all night. I just got off sequence with him, was able to get back by him both times tonight. And Zach obviously had more pace than me. He was blowing everybody's doors off tonight. So I was just trying to keep my car clean, and hopefully they would rub and race and I could just sneak on by.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was one heck of a race out there. And to go the first like 83 laps caution free, man, that was pretty amazing. Yeah,
it was. I really wasn't expecting that. Coming into the night, I expected there to be a few more cautions. I expected us to have one long green run, but not as long as we did, for sure.
All right. Well, congrats on your third place, man. It was just a solid run for you all night. You stayed inside that top 5, showed a lot of power out there, racing around some pretty tough customers. Sean Butler, Ross Cato, those guys giving you a pretty tough time. Even that racer with Josh Schulin, man, that was pretty intense. So. And Jim Ott, I don't want to forget about him, because he was up there battling with you for a while too. So, but for you to come out of here with the third place for the season finale, and we're hoping you come back next season. What can you take out of this season? I know it was short for you, but what can you take out of this season, knowing that the competition is pretty strong? What can you take to next season and see if you can improve on?
Well, the main thing I'm taking out of this is confidence. Homestead isn't generally what I consider one of my good tracks, or even my best tracks, or even my good track. So knowing I'm able to run up here with these guys at a track that I don't particularly like gives me a real boost of confidence, and I'm glad I was just able to jump in here for 3 races at the end of the season to learn everybody's habits and tendencies, because that's a big part of, as big a part of racing as pace is. Yeah, because you got to know how people are going to drive so you can get around them and stuff like that.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's 90% of it out there. As I always say, that, knowing who you're racing around, who you can trust, and the guys that you kind of want to tiptoe around, and the guys you can race really close to and not get involved in, in a wreck or anything. That does make a big difference in the league. So we wish you the best of luck next season. But who you got to thank for tonight's third place finish?
First of all, I want to thank God for being able to bring me back into the iRacing. Y'all know my situation and what happened to me, and why it wasn't full time this year. So I'm just give all the glory to God to be able to be back here doing what I love to do. I want to thank y'all for broadcasting this amazing league. I want to thank the admins, and I want to thank 2 of my primary sponsors, because I know we're running short on time. I want to thank Carly Nagel Photography and Mane and Tail Shampoo.
All right, very good, Tommy. Well, enjoy your third place finish there. Go celebrate that, because next season might be a whole lot tougher. You never know. So we'll see you back next season.
Enjoy, buddy.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
All right, we're going to turn the floor over here to Eric and Jeff. Jeff, or whichever one of you guys want to start this off, go for it.
Yeah, first and foremost, Rudy, we need to thank you for stepping up and broadcasting for us. MaxSpeedTV did a great job this season, and we're really thrilled to have you guys on board. I know all the drivers have a lot of fun going back and watching these races after they're done, and hopefully we put on a good show for you and everybody else that watches on your channel.
Oh, you sure did. It was. I loved this season, man. This was probably one of my better leagues out here that you guys put on such a good show. So. But you want to talk to, we can't talk to the champion here tonight because he's not here, but we do have second place.
Yeah, thanks to all the drivers, especially John Furness. He put on a clinic all year. We were all kind of joking around about how it was the John Furness show every race, and he definitely just stepped up and kept us all in his rear view. So congratulations to him and the rest of the top 3 and everybody else that's in the league. We hope you guys had a lot of fun running this year. I know we did.
Well, we do have Josh Schulin in here. I don't know if you wanted to say anything to him. I mean, he ran really well this whole season. I mean, we were kind of giving him props pretty much the whole race for hanging into second place in the points. I mean, if things would have maybe been a little different, John wasn't so out there winning so much and doing such a great job as he always does, and wasn't such an alien, maybe things would have turned out a little bit different. But for him to not even have to show up for the last race of the season and have that big of a point spread, man, that's amazing. And then, throwing it back on Josh for a second, for him to have 100-point lead over Jim Ott coming into tonight's race, that was amazing in itself. So, Josh, you got anything you want to add to that before you get out of here?
I'd just like to thank Eric and all the admins for running a great league. This is my second season now, and it keeps getting better, so I can't wait to see what the future has for us.
Well, are you thinking about maybe possibly winning the championship next season? Because I know, we were thinking maybe you might have paid off some drivers to wreck John out a couple of times, but that didn't happen. But if things would have been different and it would have been up there for a battle and John wouldn't have showed up tonight, boy, things could have been really close. But I think you did close the gap down quite a bit. Jeff or Eric, what is the points difference between John and Josh after tonight's race?
75 points, I believe.
Wow.
Got it under 100.
You closed
he's 75 points behind. He closed it pretty good.
Man,
Great
good job.
man.
Yes, that was amazing.
Testament.
His solid in last week, and then running a good again this week, man. He did a great job.
Ton of consistency there.
Yeah, and Josh, he's been a competitor for 2 seasons now, and he was great last year and even better this year. We kind of call him the silent assassin because he doesn't say much, but he goes out there and races hard and, more importantly, clean every single week, and that's kind of a testament to who he is.
Absolutely. All right, well, you got some announcements you want to make there, Eric or Jeff. Go ahead.
Yeah, we kind of went over a lot of this stuff on Tuesday, but for those of you that weren't a part of the truck series, we do have some changes coming up next year, and we think it's all progressive and, going to be some good stuff. First and foremost, 20 races is a grind. I think we all kind of realize that about halfway through the season. So we're actually going to dial the schedule back a little bit, and the idea is to take it from 20 to 12 races. Really put that emphasis on everybody showing up every week and running clean and getting as many points as they can. I'm going to stick with most of the same tracks, just maybe dial back some of the double dips on like Talladega and stuff like that. Obviously, we're going to be back with MaxSpeedTV. It's a huge announcement. We're really happy to have you guys on board. We don't have any intentions of going anywhere else there. We're going to go with a little bit longer races. I know the trucks usually run 150 miles, and then over here on the XRS side, we normally run 150 miles in this now, but we're going to take that to 200 miles next year. So just a little bit longer. And to piggyback off of that, we're going to run full fuel too. We want that car to change a little bit as the race goes along, make it a little bit more loose as the fuel burns off, kind of add another dynamic to the racing.
We want to see some guys have to take care of their stuff, not do these short runs where they can just run away. You got a lot of guys in this league that don't shine because they take care of their stuff. They kind of hang at the back. They're better on the long runs than the short. This way, it'll kind of even out the playing field, and everybody's going to have to take care of their stuff.
Yep, and a couple more quick little points here. I know we're kind of pressed on time, Rudy, but we're going to be introducing a whole new series. We had a lot of interest in some open setup stuff, so we're actually going to be bringing the XRS Pro Series. And the idea of that is actually going to be all open setups, a little bit longer races, and there'll be a cash purse at the end for the champion too, so that's really exciting. Team championships are going to stick around, and one other really exciting thing is we're going to introduce another bonus. I know we're the bonus league over here, but the hard charger bonus. There's a lot of guys that either don't qualify well or get in some trouble early on in the race and have to work their way back, and we want to reward them for doing that, and more importantly doing it in a clean fashion.
Very cool. Very cool.
Tough.
All right.
And that's all we're willing to dish out right now. There'll be some more changes, but that's the exciting stuff for now. And if you follow us on Facebook or periodically check the website, all of this stuff will be funneling in over the next couple weeks as we really hammer down the final details.
A lot of exciting things to look forward to.
When is your next season? What's the plan on restarting for the next season? What's the date?
I don't have an exact date, but what we're looking at right now is the first week of April. We're going to take a couple weeks off, kind of get our ducks in a row, give everybody a chance to regroup and reset, and then hopefully come back with a clear mindset for the next season.
Very good. Looking forward to it. So,
yeah, we are too.
All right, folks. Well, congrats to our winner here tonight, Zach Nichols. Guys, if you got nothing else, I'll go ahead and close down the broadcast. All right.
Just one last thing. I'd like to thank everybody that runs in this league, shows up every week, puts in the time and practice, hosting races, spending your own money. There's not a lot me and Eric can do throughout the week. We're busy people, so we appreciate when guys hold practices, spend their own time and money doing this. It's great to see guys show up every week. Consistent faces. Everyone praises about how good this league is, but this league wouldn't be what it is without you guys in it. So we want to thank everybody that participates, everybody that watches, Rudy, all you guys over there at MaxSpeedTV, Roger, who broadcasts us on Tuesdays. Just want to thank everyone.
All right, very good. All right, well, again, congratulations to Zach Nichols for winning here the season finale for the USRA Xfinity Series. And congrats to John Furness for winning the championship. He was not here to accept the championship award, but I'm sure the admins will take care of that. Josh Schulin finishes third in the points, and Josh Schulin finished second in the points, and Jim Ott finishing third, I'm assuming. Right, Jim Ott?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so that'll be the top three. All right, so thanks for watching tonight, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.